Welcome back. So today we're doing a deep dive into something pretty special we've actually put together specifically for professionals in the education sector.
That's right. We're going to explore an event we designed. The
Hmm.
idea is really to help you connect, collaborate, and, grow professionally.
Exactly. We've gathered all the details, and the goal here is simple. We want to show you what this offers and, crucially, why it might be really valuable for your career.
Hmm. And at its core, it's essentially a virtual networking space,
Mm.
but one that's really tailored, for the specific needs of education pros.
Okay, let's start with the name. It's called EduConnect, Virtual Job Networking Event for Educational Services Professionals.
Mhm.
Pretty clear, I think.
Yeah, it says what it does on the tin, basically.
Yeah.
EduConnect, we hope that becomes a sort of go-to name for educators looking to network. Makes it easy to find, easy to remember.
And who is it actually for? Because education professionals can mean a lot of things.
Good question. We've intentionally cast a wide net here. So if you're a teacher, maybe a trainer, instructional designer,
Right.
even employers,
Mm.
service providers, basically if you're operating in the education space, this is meant for you.
So it's trying to bring together different parts of that whole ecosystem.
Precisely. That diversity is where the magic happens, we think. You get teachers talking to edtech folks,
Mm.
trainers connecting with employers. That cross-pollination is, well, invaluable.
Okay, so how does it actually work? What's the experience like when you join?
Right, so the platform itself is going to feel familiar if you've used something like Slack. We chose that structure because it's pretty intuitive for most people. Less time figuring out the tech, more time connecting.
Makes sense. And it's not just one giant chat room, is it?
No, definitely not. That'd be chaos. We've set up specific channels to help focus the interactions.
Like what?
Well, you've got your general channel. That's for, saying hello, making introductions, catching announcements, general chit-chat, a good starting point. Then there's the networking channel. This one's quite dynamic. It's not just about saying hi. You can actually showcase projects you're working on, maybe link your portfolio.
No, interesting.
Yeah, or if you got a startup, you can talk about that. Even share your career goals. And importantly, you can add short video intros or demos.
Video. That's a nice touch. Makes it more personal than just text.
Absolutely. Research shows video really boosts engagement in these virtual settings. It helps you stand out, make a better first impression, cuts through the screen a bit.
I can see that. What other channels are there?
We've got an intros channel too.
Mhm.
This one's more focused on sharing your background, your career path, maybe a bit more personal story, finding those common threads.
Mm-hmm. Building rapport.
Exactly. Then there's Help Wanted. We think this one will be super useful. It's a space where you can offer your skills or ask for help from peers.
Oh, like a skills exchange.
Sort of, yeah. Or just seeking advice, getting a different perspective on a challenge you're facing. That peer support can be gold.
Definitely. And what about tech? Education is so tech-driven now.
Right, so we have the Industry Room Tech channel that's specifically for discussions about the latest trends, the newest tools, what's happening in edtech specifically, keeping everyone up to date.
Okay, so structured channels for focus, but what about more direct conversations?
Good point. Beyond the channels, you can definitely have group chats or slide into one-on-one conversations, either video or just text. So if you click with someone in a channel, you can take the conversation deeper privately.
And you mentioned it's unmoderated.
Yes, that's a key aspect. It's unmoderated and self-managed. We wanted to create a really flexible, organic environment. It's not about us setting a strict agenda. It's about empowering you to make the connections you need.
Okay, so it's very much driven by the participants themselves.
Exactly. You get out what you put in, essentially.
So let's boil it down. Why should someone listening, maybe an educator or instructional designer, actually sign up for this? What's the real value?
Well, first off, it's a direct line to connecting and collaborating with a really diverse mix of people in education. You just don't always get that chance day to day. These connections can spark ideas, lead to partnerships.
Or just broaden your perspective, right?
Absolutely. And if you're thinking about professional development or maybe finding a new teaching community, this is a place to explore that. You could find a mentor, a new group to learn with.
Mm-hmm. And what about job seekers or employers?
Big focus there too. EduConnect brings together people from K-12, higher ed, and the edtech sector. So if you're looking for roles or if you're an employer looking for talent, it's a concentrated pool of relevant people. Easier to connect with recruiters or hiring managers directly.
And it sounds like it's not just about jobs and projects, though.
No, not at all. We really see it as a potential support community, a place to share advice, find resources, maybe even discuss well-being, which is so important in education. Find your people.
Yeah, that community aspect is crucial. And maybe discover some new tools along the way in that tech channel.
Could happen. Okay, let's talk logistics quickly. This isn't a one-off thing.
Right, it's recurring.
Yes, it's a monthly event. So if you miss one, another one is coming up.
And the time.
It runs from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. in your local time zone. We set it up that way to make it accessible for more people across different locations.
Smart. And where do people actually go?
The link. So the main event link is provided right there in the description below this recording. Easy to find. Just click through.
Okay, description below. Got it. And are there different ways to participate, like different tickets?
Yes. There are options for professionals, for employers looking to recruit, and for service providers who want to connect with the education community. So you just choose the ticket type that fits you best.
Great. What if people have questions? Or maybe suggestions?
We've got that covered too. There's a dedicated support link. Again, you'll find that link directly in the description. Click that if you need help or want to give feedback.
Perfect. Description has the event link and the support link. Anything else?
One more thing, we put together a short explainer video. If you want a visual walkthrough of what to expect, how the platform looks, that kind of thing.
And let me guess.
Links in the description.
Okay, good. So the main message here seems to be, if you're in education, any part of it, and you want to connect, learn, find opportunities, or just find a community.
Then EduConnect, this virtual networking event, is definitely something you should check out. It's built for you.
So yeah, really encourage everyone listening to click that link in the description, get the full details, and think about joining the next one.
Yeah, it's just a really convenient, flexible way to build your network, stay plugged into what's happening, maybe find that next collaboration or job, all from your own desk.
It really sounds like a valuable resource. So maybe something to think about as you go about your day is, what connection could you make? What insight might you gain just by joining this community of fellow education pros?
What potential is waiting there for you? It's worth exploring.